guys, alrighty, so I figured I'd come on here and just kind of talk about something that happened 3 years ago today. Kind of hate time hop because it has a tendency to remind you of things that, you know, I don't want to forget, but kind of I wish would just kind of fade away. 3 years ago, I went in to check to see if there's a heartbeat, and there wasn't. And instead of like my first miscarriage where I had to wait days, well, actually it was about 2 weeks. It was about 2 weeks of a roller coaster, emotional roller coaster. Well, it was a week of an emotional roller coaster of, you know, if I was, in fact, it was a healthy pregnancy, or if I was miscarrying, or what was going on. And then, then after that, I had the DNC because I didn't, the medication, I didn't actually have my miscarriage. And so yeah, 3 years ago, they told me that I had that there was still no heartbeat, and the doctor that I love, the one that wanted to call me herself with Maddie and tell me there's a heartbeat, called, well, it was there, and she said, you know, you've had a, you know, there's no heartbeat, so it's not a viable pregnancy, because I was about 7 weeks and 3 days. So we, well, I, you know, went through that. So it's definitely a little bit of a difficult day for me. You know, I think it's one of those things that when you go through, it's not as, emotionally, it's not as bad as it was when it first happened. It still hurts. There's still that pain, but it's not, you're able to go forward, because I don't want to say you move on, because you just go forward, and you just kind of, you know, go on with your day. Yeah. So, and it was very hard telling the kids, obviously, that mommy wasn't pregnant anymore, but we didn't really tell them. We just kind of stopped talking about the baby, and luckily enough, by December I was pregnant again, and that's when I finally had my rainbow baby, my little Madeline, which makes this whole thing a little bit more difficult, because like we're about to celebrate her turning 2, and then a couple weeks later is when my first miscarriage that I had that baby would have been due. So yeah, so, you know, if you are going through a miscarriage right now, my heart goes out to you. It sucks. It's a very rough thing to go through. It does get a little bit easier. You never forget. You just kind of, you know, move forward. And, you know, you keep going. But you never forget that little one. I've never forgot the ones that we've lost, or that I've lost. And I guess for me, being divorced right now makes things very interesting, because I can almost guarantee that my ex doesn't even remember that today is the day that, you know, we lost that baby. But it doesn't matter. They were loved by me, and, you know, I think about them. Especially, you know, today I'll think about them, and tomorrow I will think about the little, you know, the fact that next morning I woke up, you know, that very empty feeling that next morning. And then all the questions of why did it happen, what happened, especially when, you know, it had happened again, yet again it happened. But, and And as you guys can hear, my voice is a little bit better. I have it back. Unfortunately, Marguerite ended up getting sick. So I will talk to you guys later, and I hope you guys are enjoying your Monday. Bye.